Alright, so this car is pretty technologically advanced. Just gotta tap the button. Wow. It's not bad for like an Infiniti with like a 06, which is pretty cool, man. This car is like fully loaded. Has like every single option you can think of. Push to start. There you go. Got rear seat entertainment. That's DVD. You can put the nav screen on there as well. You got cooled seats. Like, come on guys, what more do you want out of an 06 Infiniti, man? This is crazy. Look, power tilt and telescoping wheel. You guys ever have trouble adjusting the steering wheel? Comfortable to you, you know? Yeah, this car is actually really cool, man. It has like every single option you can think of. Yeah, from the outside it's kind of an old guy's car, but inside is where you want to be, right? Here's a look at the outside. Nice little light up Infiniti logo. Yeah, this car has every single option you can think of. You got your nav here, pretty cool. You got like radio. You could play a DVD in here. I mean, it's a lot of tech for an 06. I know I keep saying that, but from an Infiniti, guys. You'd expect it from like a Mercedes, a BMW, even an Audi, like A8 or S-Class or whatever, you know, like how they say that it trickles down to these kind of cars in the later future. It's cool to see that like a Infiniti brand, you know, they're making moves, big moves. And there's a few more features that I want to show you guys, which is really cool to this specific car coming from this year again, you know. I'll show you guys how the car is to drive, and yeah, I'm still adjusting this. I mean, you got speakers everywhere in here. Like, you got speakers in this freaking headrest, or beside your headrest. Like, that's insane, man. This car is like the definition of luxury. This car has a nice interior trim as well, man. Like, usually I tend not to like wood interior trims, but surprisingly it actually suits this car pretty well. Alright guys, so I'm gonna show you the first feature that I was gonna show you guys, which is really cool that they had this technology in 2006. You just heard it, so it does have the lane keeping assist. So if I go over this line, there you go, alerts the driver to get back in the lane. I'll do it again. Like, that's awesome. Come on, man. Like, from an 06 Infiniti. Come on. I never knew that Infiniti made this high tech of a car, you know. Like, I knew they were luxury and sport at the same time, but they really outdid it on this one. Alright, I'm gonna shut up now and let you guys just see how smooth the ride is. So pretty quiet, no? Yeah, man, this car is just boss, man. It's really boss. You feel pretty cool driving this car. I'm not gonna lie. This car is like, it's a big, spacious car, you know. Kind of, you know, drive it with one hand on the wheel, you know. Crank your tunes. I'm not gonna play any tunes because of copyright reasons, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah, just that's a little taste for the pickup there. So it goes. I'm I'm gonna show you guys the second really cool piece of tech here. Just gonna have to turn on the cruise control. Maybe some of you guys already know now. Yeah, this car has radar guided cruise control. Come on guys, in an Infiniti, that's pretty cool, no? So the car is slowing down. I do not have my foot on the brake, and the car is slowing down, and it's gonna follow my friend at a safe distance. See the car speeding up a little bit? It's gonna keep this distance. I can set the distance here. There, now we're speeding up, you see? Cars, I feel the car, you know, like braking at the same time. It's like judging like how far we are from the car ahead of us. It's pretty cool. So as you can see there, I set the speed for 80 kilometers on the cruise, and we're traveling at about 70 some, and it won't go over that speed until it can sense that the path is completely clear of any other vehicles. So he just started to speed up, and we're speeding up as well. Dude, come on, this is freaking awesome. All right, I'm just gonna hover my foot. And we're braking, guys. I'm not pressing the brake. I know okay, wait. I'm getting a little bit nervous here. I still haven't pressed the brakes. The car is braking on its own. Okay, now you see that beep? It told me that that I should press the brakes, and we stopped pretty quickly. Dude, guys, this is awesome. So much tech. It's really cool to see. I haven't driven many cars which have crazy amount of tech, like the radar guided cruise control. Like, I thought that was insane when I first heard about that. It's really cool that like a car like an Infiniti, like these cars are not so expensive now. Like they're relatively cheap. Like most people can afford these cars, and it's got low miles, and it's a clean interior, nice clean interior. It doesn't look that old, except for the outside. Yeah, the outside looks pretty old, but I think the color has a lot to do with it. If this car was black on the outside, you can maybe spruce it up with some nice set of mags or something, you know. Yeah, interior looks pretty nice, you know. You got a nice big screen there. You got a screen in the back as well. Alright, that's all I'm gonna show you guys. Alright, so yeah, it's pretty good sound system. Alright, so we got a tunnel here, so you know what we gotta do, you know. Yeah, it's got some pickup. Yeah, man, this car is extremely comfortable. Like, you can go all day driving this car. You can go on like long distance road trips, no problem, man. Seats 4 people comfortably, 4 full-sized adults, no problem. You can do it in this car. It's really cool to see when you drive a different car what the intended purpose of the car is. Alright, so let me explain what I mean here. So this car is a luxury car, right? So all these extra gadgets and features, I mean, technically you don't really need them, right? That's why it's a luxury. I'm fine with just driving a regular old car like a Honda Civic. Basic necessity is like AC, but other than that, like, it doesn't need, like, I don't need a sunroof, I don't need GPS, I don't need lane assistance or radar guided cruise control, or even the bug cooler, which is an awesome feature. So all these like little luxuries, they start to make sense when you drive the car. So it's like all these little things, the attention to detail, and when you sit and you feel how easy the car is to drive, and like all these little amenities, it really starts to make sense that, like, okay, this is what a luxury car is, you know. Of course, it's an expensive car, and that generally tends for a lot of people to start bashing on it and saying, oh, the car is too expensive, well, why do you need this and why do you need that? But when you actually use these kind of things, I mean, granted, you're not going to use everything in this car all the time. Whoa. These speakers, man, little speakers for your head right here, just listen to my music like this. bobbing my head, listening to my music in my headrest. Oh yeah. But it's nice to know that you actually have these things. Yeah, so this car is really cool if you're balling on a budget, you know. I'm a firm believer in not buying a car for the brand. So a lot of people will want to buy a BMW, like a 320 or the most basic BMW you can buy with like no options in it, just for the sake of buying a BMW. So I'm a firm believer in not buying a car just based on brand. If a car is good, a car is good. Does a great job, Infiniti. I mean, this car is really comfortable, has everything you could want. Before I drove this car, I had no idea that you could get a car like this at a price like this. So this car is like under 10 grand, you know. If you're gonna go and buy like a equivalent BMW or Mercedes of this class, one, you're not gonna get all the same options, or if you do, you're gonna have to pay a lot of money in repairs and whatnot. Like, this car is an Infiniti at the end of the day, and costs can get high, but it's never gonna be like an Audi, a BMW, or a Mercedes, if you know what I mean. If you can look past the brand, as Infiniti not being such a premium brand as the German brands, it's a great car. So if you're a guy like me and you're buying a car not just based on the brand, this car is perfect. It has everything you can want. Granted, the exterior is not the greatest looking. It kind of looks a little bit outdated. It looks like for an older gentleman. But if this car was in black with the same interior and you put some dope ass rims on it, this car will be balling. Like, I mean balling, like boss status. Alright guys, I hope I covered most of this car. I mean, it's kind of hard to, there's so many features on this car. I'm sure I forgot something. But if you like this style of video, you know, let me know if you like this concept. So like the video, share with your friends, subscribe if you'd like. It really helps me grow as a channel. And take it easy guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Man, I really need to get a new outro.